Hey everyone, Dr. Kelly Ray here. Happy Saturday, March 14th to you all. We all made it through Friday the 13th and a full moon week. Craziness, right? So I don't know about many of you, but I know a lot of us here in the U.S. Found out at the end of Friday that most of our schools are going to be closed now for the next 2, 3, even 4 weeks. And that's just a big plot twist to all of our lives, right? Those of us that have children that are in school, that's a big deal, especially for those of us who aren't able to perhaps work from home. Although many companies are jumping on board rapidly to get people to work from home, which could help with childcare. And I understand that that's a big thing, a big concern, in addition to those kids that are maybe on subsidized food. Meal plans at schools. Schools, at least in my area, are still offering those to families, so that's a great thing. I just love how quickly people are jumping on board to weather these storms and to help one another. Look, leaders emerge through empowerment, not through fear. So I'm gonna bring up some possible solutions for you, and I want you to think about this. I want you to think about the actions that you're taking and what it is that your kids are seeing, and more importantly, what are they feeling? So often, especially our younger kids, they may not understand what's happening, but they're definitely feeling something and could be acting a certain way. There's so many things that we could positively take away from this. So here's one of the solutions. My nearest and dearest friend, Susie, she has a child care school, and she teaches preschool children, and she has been proactive with all of this, and she's just informed her families, look, let's keep our little community here safe, and let's keep the doors open for your kids to be able to come to this place. Here's how we can do this. One, when you pick up your kids, go home. Don't go spend a lot of time out socializing and that, meaning keep yourself well right now. Keep your children well, because if your kids, they can't come if they have fevers, if they're sick, and it has nothing to do potentially with the coronavirus, but more or less they're little babies, they're little kids under the age of 5 who are real susceptible to catching colds and those kinds of things. So let's keep them well so that we can keep our community well. So I applaud her so much that she's being proactive that way and not just saying, hey, I'm closing my school. This is how we as a community can keep this opening and functioning for all of us. Here's another possible solution. I know that for many, childcare could be an issue right now because your kids are forced to be home from school, and you may not be able to be one of those that can work from home. Look, I'm going to implore you to get together with your tribe, your community of people. Look for those that have high school kids. Hear me out here. High school kids could be really stepping up to the plate right now to show good leadership skills and show that by helping to take care of these kids while you go to school. Maybe you designate one house, and that teenager and maybe some of their other friend teenagers come and they serve as leaders for those kids. They can play games with them. They can teach them some things. And how empowering would it be for those high schoolers to know that they were helping solve a problem, that they were part of the solution? I mean, how incredibly empowering would that be? Remember, even our high school age students are looking at us, the adults, of how are we being positive, impactful leaders right now? What action steps are we taking? Are we coming from fear or are we coming from courage? They're still learning from us, and what a great way for them to serve. Be open-minded to possible solutions. Maybe you're the one that gets to work from home. Maybe your place is the place where kids could come so that they could have that. Maybe you are the one that are in a position that you could create extra meals to help your community or tribe. This is where we really, really need to band together as a community, as a tribe, as a family to support one another, not attack one another, not panic. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to give you a minute because that's what happens, right? We all kind of panic at first. So I'm going to give you a minute to panic right now because the schools are closed. We've run out of toilet paper and who knows what else. Go ahead, panic for a minute. Get that out of your system because I'm needing you to step up right now and be proactive, but I want you to get the panic out of you first. Whew. Okay, good. Now, let's take a deep breath. Great. Now, I want you, the leaders, be the leaders in your community, be the leaders in your family, be the leaders in your tribe. By doing this in an empowered, courageous way, not a fear-mongering, scary way. And I promise you, you'll be able to come up with some amazing solutions that you never even thought of to help all of us get through this right now. Please know, as always, I send you so much love. Bye.